Welcome, Mac. It's still a Thursday morning. Renewable energy. In times of crisis, we'll hear lots of talk from politicians about this. Solar and wind power will save society from fossil fuel pollution. And they attach this crap of climate changes. Practically has very little effect on the climate. There's other factors which influence on it, solar activity of the sun, basically. Years and years, these globalist, wokey, socialist cocksuckers, they are throwing away billions and billions and billions of dollars of taxpayers' money as subsidies into these ridiculous projects, which in the end will not resolve nothing, like they ever done. Solar, when there's a sun, you can't charge. When there's a wind, when it doesn't blow, you can't even charge. And when your electricity company, let's say, we are green, we generate our electricity with green power, it's a load of bollocks. Because in the past, they used to go by coal, right? And afterwards, they discovered gas was more cheaper and it pollutes less. It's mainly got gas or nuclear power stations. If you're lucky enough to live in countries like Romania or Italy or wherever, even hydroelectric dams generate electricity. But generating electricity on a large scale with wind and solar power, you cannot do that. It's impossible because the whole fucking nation will be covered with windmills and solar powers. And plus, you need accumulators to store this energy. You need a hell of a lot of them. They say if a nation goes by solar and wind totally, with the accumulators which they have available charged, you have 1 minute and 15 seconds of energy for the nation, and after it goes down, goes flat. And it's only probably 1%, 3% if you're lucky enough. If you live in a wokey nation, probably 5% with these electricity generated with renewables, but the rest is generated with fossil fuels. So when they say, like I said, electrical company before said, when they generate renewable energy, it's a load of shit because they generate gas or fossil fuel sources. And plus, the renewables, the costs of producing electricity could be twice or 3 times as much as you generate electricity traditionally, because the technology, its limitations, is a heavy part on the costs. There is no profit. The only profit they're making is getting government subsidies of each nation, which is taxpayers' money, our money, thrown away. Because they're using this energy crisis as a tool to pass over renewable. And most likely, if they do that, 95% of the population won't have access to electrical energy or water or other utility services. It's a mug's game, it is. It won't resolve nothing. only just make living standards more unbearable as it is. Because this energy crisis, we're going to come to ration it because we sanction Russia and there and there. We must support Ukraine. It's all part of something. It's business. This is the new business. Probably solar power may be useful if your whole household runs off that, but it's going to cost you a hell of a lot of money to get a good system in. 30,000 euros. Its duration of solar panels and windmill generators is 25 years. And when their duty cycle comes to end, you cannot recycle these materials. It's like nuclear waste. You're going to have to dig a fucking big hole and chuck it in the ground. And these minerals are very, very difficult to get. Therefore, the costs of these panels are high. It's like electric cars. It's a scam. If you find an alternative source which is available to the mass and it's cheap, it's easy to transport, distribute, probably the future lies there as an alternative source energy. But renewables, as we got today, is not the future. It will be our doom as society. We will return back when we were in the 19th century, probably more worse, the Middle Ages.